Hi, this is Michelle, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. A company called Artistro reached out and asked me if I would review one of their products, and so I chose this watercolor paint set, mainly because it's compact and it's a travel set, so it has everything in it, and I thought it would be great for throwing in my bag with my art journal, and I thought it would be great for on the go. So I'm gonna open it up. You can order their stuff right off of Amazon, and I'll have included a 10% off coupon code down below in the description, so make sure you check that out if you're interested. But they have paint markers and watercolor paint, and they have all kinds of stuff. So this is the little set. I love the color of this box. It's like a minty green kind of a color. And it came with a little swatch. I was going to open it all on camera, but I decided to swatch it first, and I did play with it a little bit. And so, well, first I'm going to show you the colors. So the color range is nice. I would, in all honesty, I would have preferred, I like fluorescence, and I probably would have preferred a pink as opposed to maybe a green or a couple of these metallics, but you know, I like the color range. I think it's pretty, and some of them are very, very vibrant. It does come with a little plastic overlay over top of it, which is nice. And then it has 48 colors. There are some metallics and some fluorescents, and then it comes with a sponge, an eraser, a pencil sharpener, a water brush, a watercolor, an actual watercolor brush, and then a pencil, and then a little sponge that has some mixing wells in it. So it's perfect for on the go. But anyhow, let's play a little bit. They also sent a little pack of watercolor paper, and I believe this is $26.99, so with the 10% off, like $25. So I did play with it a little bit, and I think this is really pretty, and I think that would be a great background for something mixed media. And this is just chalk paint and matte medium. I just wanted to see how it worked with the resist. I did draw a little bee, not that I'm not, like I said, I'm not a drawer or very technical, but I just wanted to see how it played on that, and you know, I think it looks nice. This is just copy paper. This is watercolor paper, and I used, what is it called? Oh, modeling paste. Sorry. And then this is another one of the chalk paint and matte medium. And then I sketched a face. Again, not a drawer, so don't judge my drawing. But when I do make faces and I do them on the go, I typically use watercolors, and then I just bring like chalk paint or gesso and a pencil, and it makes it easier. I don't have to carry as much with me. So I'm just gonna open this up and play a little bit. So I am just gonna layer some colors on here. This is just a big, huge, fat brush that soaks up a lot of color. That is super vibrant. So this is pretty much how I would use it, like in an art journal, just kind of move it around. So I just kind of wanted to see. I think it's pretty. I have to drive my youngest daughter back and forth to school, so and I have to wait for her because it's 2 hours and it takes a half hour to get there and a half hour to get back. So this is going to be perfect for that, I think. I'm going to dry this real quick. I love yellow and pink by each other. Or yellow and purple, sorry. So I think it's pretty. This is just modeling paste. I'm going to try and use some less vibrant colors. Maybe this burnt sienna. It's pretty. And maybe a little bit of, it's pretty. And a little fluorescent orange. It's not really very dark, but so this is the metallic copper. Yeah, the metallic doesn't, I mean, most metallic watercolors aren't really that, they don't do that much for me typically, but I'm sure they do for some people. Okay. Yeah, I think it's nice. So my daughter is 17, but she is a little bit of a scary driver, so I am still driving her, and I would rather her continue to let us drive her than drive when she's not comfortable. But she is 17 and a senior this year, and she is in college, so she's got a lot of drive, and I don't mind taking her. But I will be excited when she's comfortable enough to drive that I don't have to. I don't know what else to add. I think this is really pretty though. I'm pretty convinced that I like it a lot. So this is pretty much how I would use it. The only other thing that I like to do is, and this is doing everything that I would use for, I do want to, actually I'm going to mix up a little bit of, I'm going to try and see if I can make like a face color out of it. For me, like I said, I'm not very particular, so okay, I'm going to try and mix up, I don't know, maybe like a skin tone. The color that says flesh is this one. That looks pretty orangey. So I'm just mixing some colors together to see if I can get a little bit of a skin tone, which it's kind of coming together. All right, let's see what this looks like. So, like I said, I don't use watercolor like probably like you're supposed to. But yeah, Yeah, you get a decent skin tone out of it too, especially it's just going over graphite, but I think you can. As I drag this over top of it. I think that's... So I'm going to continue to paint her face, and I'm going to speed it up and set it to music. I do want to say that I was not paid for my review. I was sent the watercolor to try and give my review, but this is 100% my honest review. I'm not a watercolorist. I do play with them from time to time. I would definitely purchase this palette, especially the way that I'm using it, or that I'm going to use it, both in mixed media and just to throw in your bag with some paper and a pencil. I think it's perfect. I love the size and the compactness of it, and I think it's a decent watercolor set. So if you're interested in purchasing one, I have all the details down below, including Artistro's website and the coupon code down below. So make sure you use that if you decide to give it a try. she's done as good as I'm going to do her. And she's kind of cute. She's certainly not perfect. And I could totally spend hours making her look better, but I'm good with it like this. So now let's put some of this stuff together on a journal page. She could go there. I'm going to cut her out a little bit. Maybe rip her out. So a lot of times I will use a large print book. If you've watched me before, you know that, and just find words that, sorry if you can hear my dog snoring, and just find words that kind of speak to me. So I found these words, "You've been broken too," and I kind of like that. She looks a little broken. So I'm going to glue her down. I usually use heavy matte gel to glue heavy things like this down. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to use a spatula because I don't like it when the heavy matte gel ruins my brushes. So easy peasy, a quick page. I might go around the edges here a little bit though. I don't know why, but I feel like they need to be tipped with something similar to. Sure, we can make her hair like, we can make that all her hair. Maybe not that roostery piece right there, but that's a good idea. I'll just make this all hair. I love the feathered edges on watercolor paper. I think it's pretty. Yeah. So I guess I kind of like the watercolors. I've never used, honestly, I've never used just watercolors to paint a face before. And I kind of like how messy they are. I do want to darken up her eyes a little bit with maybe, I don't know, a dark colored pencil or ink or something. But other than that, I kind of like how messy it kind of is.